Hi, this is Tim with The Typical Family. We're here today talking about some of the favorite things that I like bringing with me on my trips, specifically around electronics. And maybe you can start off some of the more innocuous things that we might kind of have an oversight towards or not necessarily think so much about, but you know, to me are pretty critical, especially when you have a family who loves electronics probably as much, if not more than I do. Okay, surge protectors are, you know, in and of themselves not necessarily critical to take with you on a vacation, but the one great thing about the surge protectors are, with that one specifically, is it's got a 6-foot extension cord on it, and I have no idea as to why when you get to a hotel, the hotels have not caught up with the times and put multiple plugs that are easily accessible with multiple USB jacks or whatever the case might be, but it's inevitable once we get to a hotel room, someone's going to be kicking and screaming that they can't charge their favorite whatever because someone else has got the whatever taken up, and it drives me absolutely insane. One of the other things that I like to take is a USB block. This one also has got a 6-foot plug on it, and that way you can plug 6, 8 different USB cords into it at once. So then that way, not all the time is everybody fighting over who's got what plug and who needs it and when and that kind of stuff. It works really well in the car too. We just happen to have an adapter in the front part of our van that the cord is long enough to reach from the front area of the van all the way to the back. That's also where that 6-foot extension on the surge protector comes in. The kids in the back that are using their laptops, those laptops still have access to the extension cord, you know, while we're actually out and about and driving around. So, next item, headset. If you're like me, I broke my back, have a lot of back pain. I don't sleep really well, so having something in my arsenal to where I can actually do something at night while everyone else is still sleeping, super important. You know, from lack of a better word, it's kind of my saving grace, you know, at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm tossing and turning and everyone else is sleeping. Over the head is great. I love my in-ear headsets as well, but, you know, a pair of headsets for dad, you know, definitely a nice thing to have. Super important, batteries. You know, we got big ones, we got small ones, we got ones that we can plug our computers into, but everything is charged off of batteries or run off of batteries, so having those additional batteries in the field with you is really important as well. You can't stress that one enough, especially if you get that amazing shot or about ready to get that amazing shot and your camera dies. Kind of sucks. This is another one. It's a great tool. What it is, it's a hard drive that's Wi-Fi enabled and battery operated. So not only can you charge your devices with that, you can also you know, put all your pictures that you're taking, back those up to that device while you're out in the field. You can put movies on it, so then that way when you're driving down the road, you can actually stream movies to those to the kids' different iPads or, you know, computers or whatever the case might be. So then that way, you know, you're not taking up a whole bunch of memory on their iPads or their phones with movies. And you know, when you get in areas that don't have any coverage, hopefully, and maybe they come back around, maybe they don't, and if they don't, they have a movie to watch, so then they don't drive you insane saying they don't have anything to do. That's never happened to anyone else but me, right? Anyway, flashlight, kind of goes without saying. Headlamp, super important in my mind. Obviously phone. Needless to say, pocket knife, great. These are actually cleaning wipes or lens wipes. Those are amazing for cleaning your sunglasses, your glasses, the lenses on your cameras, anything that you put your fingers on in glass. They do a really, really great job in cleaning stuff off. I like them. I am kind of anal about having my sunglasses clean so I can actually see. So that's what we're doing with those. Okay, one of the things that I find to be very critical to bring with me are my TENS units. And if you don't understand what a TENS unit is, what they are is they're small devices that send electrical stimulation into your nerves. I've got a broken back and I've got permanent nerve damage in my right leg my left leg, and got a lot of pain that goes along with that broken back. So the TENS units actually help out substantially for all those different things. And especially when you're sitting in a car for 10 to 14 hours at a time, sitting in one spot, it gets to be really, really painful. So that being the case, I bring my TENS units with me, and I have a lot easier time dealing with the long time sitting in the driver's seat. Not really sure why I sit in the driver's seat as much as I do. I'm the one with all the back problems, but that's a whole nother video. So anyway, that being the case, I have a couple of different ones with me right now. This one and this one, they both have a couple of different functions and features. These are some different attachments that I've gotten over the years. Elbow, knee, back. I show you how they actually go on in the back and that kind of stuff, but I'm sure nobody wants to see my midsection at this point. I know I really don't. So that being the case, I will spare you, but essentially how they work is the pad goes on to where it is that you have your pain, if you want to put it there. Mine has a lot to do with spasm in my back, so I like to kind of put it around the muscles that are aggravated and flaring up on me. And by doing that, it sometimes gets them to settle down a lot faster than what it would otherwise. The other thing that I like to do is to stick them, actually, frankly, where there is no pain. And the idea behind that is that it takes the focus that your brain has on the area that actually hurts and distracts it and puts it somewhere else. So if your back is hurting, you stick the TENS unit on your arm and all of a sudden your back feels better. It's amazing how it works. The HealthMate units that I have, I've actually had 4 of them over the last couple of years. Some other brands that you can get at, like, the Walgreens and that kind of stuff, and they don't really hold up very well. The ones that I've bought, kind of at your big box stores. The HealthMate product has actually been the best one, just from the standpoint of flexibility, and then also the way that they hold up. And their warranty is an amazing warranty. So we have also the obligatory laptop and iPad, which, when I take my drone, the iPad really does come in handy because the bigger screen with the, for the drone makes it a lot easier to actually be able to see what it is that I'm actually shooting. There's a couple of different adapters for most of the drones out there to be able to use the iPads for your controller. Love it. The laptop, obviously it is what it is. It's great for editing stuff out in the field, or just getting work done. Speakers, gotta bring speakers. Any type of music, or like a lot of times when we stay at Airbnbs, we have downtime and sitting down playing games, listening to music, doing that kind of stuff as our downtime once we get back from whatever it is that we're doing, or maybe that is our day. But one way or the other, the portable speakers are a great tool. And finally, a gimbal. They're much less now in price than what they used to be, but the gimbals are awesome tools. They really are. If you want to use your phone for taking pictures or for taking videos of your kids or whatever the case might be, the gimbals, make it to where you don't get seasick watching your videos, or your friends that you want to impress with your wonderful vacation don't want to rip their eyes out of their head trying to figure out what it is that they're actually looking at. So highly recommend something like that as well. But that's pretty much it. Again, this is Tim with The Typical Family. We look forward to seeing you soon. Look forward to the next time, and have a great day.